Remember, like, you made me pasta once from scratch, and like I came home, I'm like, I need to do it like that. Like, I didn't know I could use basil, you know, like I didn't know it was that accessible, you know.
Basil is mandatory.
Yeah. So what is your go-to home-cooked meal that you like to do?
I have a lot because Rich and I cook almost every single day. Especially this year, like after our honeymoon, we just said like we're eating at home as much as we possibly can because we ate out every single day for a month. So we're still in that era of our lives, and so we cook almost every day. Like my number one favorite home cooked meal is pasta, obviously. With like, we make different sauces all the time though. Like we'll do like Alfredo one night, and also a little tip for you. But we blend up cottage cheese instead of using like cream cheese and all that kind of stuff, just because it has high protein, low fat, and it tastes the exact same. And we do it with like sauteed onions and garlic, and we usually make it like a Cajun Alfredo to make it like a little spicy. My favorite go-to is like a tomato-based sauce with just like garden tomatoes, or they could be canned, and like all the veggies like mushrooms, peppers, onions, garlic, and then make it into either like a creamy sauce with rosé, or make it into just like a chunky tomato sauce is like my favorite, and then a bunch of basil. But my other favorite thing to make is butter chicken.
Ooh.
With like rice and naan bread, and I'll usually pick up like some sort of appetizer, like I don't know, those like little, what are they called, like pakora balls to put in the air fryer, and then I have this like green chutney sauce that's like very cilantro heavy. That's like my favorite dinner to make lately. Other than that, we just do like lots of salads and chicken and rice and boring stuff, but yeah.
I didn't know butter chicken for you. I didn't know you.
Yeah, it's like,
that was a go-to.
Okay, but I do cheat. Like I don't make it all from scratch, but I buy the Costco butter chicken sauce, and we fry the chicken. I put in like cumin. Oh God, I'm not gonna remember all the names of the spices. Garlic powder. I don't know. Whatever. There's 1,000 spices I put in. But then I fry up garlic and peppers and onions. I pulse them in a food processor, and then I cook them down with all of the spices first, because I find that like if you just have the jarred sauce, I mean it's still really good, but I like to have, and I put ginger, like fresh ginger I mince up and put inside. Wow. And then I let all of that kind of saute with the chicken, and then I take the chicken out so that it doesn't overcook, and then we do the sauce, and you let it simmer for like half an hour, and then...
I don't think there's anything
so
that
sorry.
I do that is like that much of a process. Like,
I love it. Like cooking's like one of my favorite things to do. Well, it's funny because like we got home from Ottawa at like 2 a.m. the night before last night, and I text Victoria, I'm like, oh, we're having stir fry tonight. And Victoria's like, I'm eating out. Like, I'm so burnt out. But, like, all I wanted to do when I got home was cook.
No.
Like,
I probably won't even cook tonight.
Yeah.
I'm writing off an entire week.
Yeah.
Just lazy. No. Yeah, I think for, like, me, I'm just, like, more noodle dishes. Like, I don't know. I always make,
They're
like,
so
a
easy.
stir fry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, all the veggies. Like, I love my home-cooked meals to have, like, all the veggies,
Yeah,
everything.
me too.
Like, peppers, onions, mushrooms, everything. And then I like using teriyaki sauces. Like, I don't make anything from scratch. Or I make teriyaki sauces from scratch, but, yeah, like, rice noodles and all of that. And then I just, like, I don't know. I'm one of those people where I cook and I make a meal, and I won't write a thing down. I won't go off a recipe. I'll just go off of taste. And then, like, me and Mason will eat it, and he's like, whoa, like, you need to make this again. I'm like, I don't even know what I did. Yeah. Like, I don't even remember, but there was this and that and this. And I'm like, I don't know. So, yeah, like, rice bowls I do a lot. I'll do, like, teriyaki or, like, some type of, like, noodle dish. And it's always, like, with lots of chicken and lots of veggies. And then... Then also I've been doing like a soup where I use like a faux broth that like I just like buy, and then I'll put like all the veggies, all the chicken. And yeah, that's kind of like my go-to. That's like been something where like even when I was younger and I was living at my parents and I'd like want to cook a meal, it like had to be like stir fry or something.
That's so good.
Yeah. And then something recently that we've been doing is is like we take like one of those like pots that you can put in the oven and stuff, and then we do like
Le creuset?
yeah and then we'll do a gnocchi in it, and then we'll do
Yes.
like I do lots of pastas
Yeah.
from scratch too. But yeah, do a gnocchi and then put mozzarella on it and then bake it, and it's just like divine. It's so good, and it's just like
Please.
delicious. But I remember like you made me pasta once from scratch, and like I came home, I'm like I need to do it like that. Like I didn't know I could use basil, you know, like I didn't know it was that accessible, you know.
Basil is mandatory.
Yeah. Oh, and now I just like love it. But
I know. It just adds that like little freshness that you need at the end.
it's so good. But yeah, I don't even know what else would be. Yeah, like rices and chicken, like that's kind of a thing.
If
Orzo,
we're like
I'll do like a thing.
Ooh, I love orzo.
Yeah.
If we're like lazy, like we always keep like potato wedges, like the seasoned ones from Sobeys, and like chicken fingers in the fridge, and we'll just like throw them in the air fryer.
Yeah.
Like not every night is going to be a night where I'm in the kitchen for 2 hours. There's just not enough time in the day. But like it's nice because we both cook, so we take turns. But there's some days where we get home and we're like, we are not cooking, like absolutely not. So
our lazy meals are tomato soup. Like, and then we'll go
that's
to like
nostalgia for me.
Yeah, we'll go to what's it called, cilantros, and we'll buy like 6 things of naan, and we'll just dip it in tomato soup. So that's like a half homemade, half takeout type thing. Or we'll do pierogies and tomato soup, or like pierogies and sausage, because just like you just toss it in and then it's in the oven. Or like lasagna, like we always have lasagna in the freezer. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
We should get lunch.
Yes.